No Contos, so that'll be this. We'll have to have another conversation about that. Rivera wasn't available once he went out, tried to play catch, just based on back-to-back days, number of pitches. Nevroskis had just pitched 2 major league games, leverage situations. We're holding the 6th and we're holding the 7th. He hadn't thrown 3 times in a row in his minor league career. So that was the second to last thing I wanted to try and put into play tonight. The next one would have been the guy you saw warming up in the 12th inning. And we need to check out where Jameson is. Pretty much needed to get hot, get a base hit there and tie the game. The game's tied, he's going to be in pitching.
Clint, this probably isn't a question for you, but did the Pirates have options today to get guys up?
Oh, you know what? It is a question for all of us. And in Rivero, I mean, we've gone. The challenge here is you guys never know who's available unless you ask. And we tell you. But the guys you don't ask, you don't know. And we've navigated different situations. We had a guy we thought was going to be able to pitch today that couldn't pitch.
Contos.
Yeah. Schugel had pitched 4 out of 6. He pitched 5 out of 7. Now Hudson, he was available. Benoit ended up pitching 2 innings. So this is not an oversight by us not bringing guys up available arms. We just pitched 12 innings. And we had, unfortunately, we had started to go out there later. The wild card was one guy going down we anticipated using that could have given us another option to use another guy in a longer situation for more innings. That wasn't available.
How much did the state of the bullpen affect the decision-making with Garrett in the 7th?
It probably affected it a little bit in the 7th. I had Schugel, Benoit, Hudson for options. And, Garrett had gotten out of 1 jam in the 2nd. A minor one in the 5th. I still know he's got pitches. And he's our ace. And I still felt he was the best equipped to get out of that situation. Schugel wasn't going to get the ball until Cole showed he couldn't get out of the situation. And I have all the confidence in the world in Garrett. He gave it everything he had. We got a wrong result there, and that's on me.
Clint, are you hurt in that situation by the fact you don't have a lefty reliever you can bring in at that point in the game? Granderson's far better against righties in his career.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I got that information as well. We have some right-handers that, can get people out, that can get some left-handers out.
Stewart taken out for offense when you brought in Diaz there, or was there?
Yes.
Were you impressed by that Bell put together to ground out and tie the game there in the 8th?
It's an impressive at bat. The battle, fouling pitches off, staying in the fight, and to get the run and to tie the game. Yeah, he continues to show us a lot of good substance in the batter's box.
Nice to see a little run here. Ball's going over the fence for you. That hasn't been something you guys have done a lot of this season. Just, I don't know if it's anything together or you've seen from your guys.
We talked about things being contagious, and hopefully this is another thing that's become contagious for us. Josh, he's having a little flex in the second half of the season. I think that's his 15th, which is a career high. Osu's, that's his first one off a left-hander. He's hit it before, but it's his first major league home run off a left-hander. Rodriguez, we've seen him be able to do that before. So they're welcome sights.